thanks so much for coming here for this event because actually we understand the impact which a press can have on the minds of potentially the business opportunities we might explore is very important. So, thanks first of all. Shivshankar mentioned that. I'm sure all of you all know. You know Casagrand as a housing solution company. We've been building houses for the last 18 years. More than about 40,000 customers have bought from us. We've come a long way. Let me just connect a few things. We are the largest in Chennai in terms of residential development for more than the last 5-6 years. And we are one of the few companies from South India who are stacking up in the top 5 of the South Indian players. The largest being Prestige first, and then Shobha and Brigade, and then us. We are in the 4th place. Chennai is the only company in Namada, so I'm sure all of you are also proud about that. So are we. We feel we wanted to make a specific announcement to all of you about this venture because we feel as much in the housing space, we have missed contributing and missed drawing value from this huge other opportunity in real estate, which is the commercial. In simple words, I'm sure all of you know what commercial means, but let me just clarify. Commercial means building office spaces, ITES spaces, retail formats in terms of malls, small format malls, smaller shopping complexes, multiplexes, and so on and so forth. That is what we have wanted to do. So builders do this to give great working spaces for people, for a city to do well. If a Madras Nalla Pananona, you need to have very high quality grade A spaces for offices. Like Tidal Park Vandalanda, Trill Vandalanda, all this Ascendas Vandalanda, there's a huge traction of lot of very big multinational companies, IT companies, etc. coming and setting up offices here. A good office solutions being offered in the city means lot of new companies come and set up their offices here. Because one good thing is, as you would all know, Tamil Nadu has great working population in terms of very high quality individuals, lot of colleges, engineering colleges and so on and so forth. So we are very, that way well equipped to grow. But if you were to see, Bengaluru has grown way beyond us. So, and I would feel Chennai with all the potential has lost a little bit of opportunity. We are now not anymore a Chennai player, we are Chennai origin player, but we are operating in Bengaluru, Hyderabad and all the markets now. So in the commercial also, we want to first start in Chennai, build great offices and then move to the newer cities like Bengaluru and Hyderabad. So in the announcement, the primary reason behind meeting all of you all is we want to tell you that we are venturing into something very new for us, but new in the sense that operatively this business is a little new, but construction, buying land, approvals, etc. something which we have the last 18 years done it very well and seasoned out. Large mission, we just not starting like okay, let's also build one more office space or one office building, land came up, it's commercial building, let's do commercial, because a lot of builders have done that. A lot of builders who are residential will do one building, they have an opportunity, commercial main road on the go, they'll want to do a office development or a commercial development. We are not seeing it like that. If you see, there are a lot of players, if embassy they are primarily only into offices. Embassy is a very large developer in South India. But if you see residential, they don't play much, but they are into primarily office development. Ascendas is like that. A lot of companies, RMZ is also like that. A lot of people are primarily focused into only building office spaces. But if you see a Brigade or a Prestige, they do both. They do huge amounts of residential, they do huge amount of commercial. That's exactly what we want to role model. We are obviously large in residential, but we want to do enough projects in the commercial also because we feel our skill, our value will be very well utilized in a sector like that where we can contribute and also draw value for ourselves. So as I told you, this is a chinna plan, office space katro and the announcement la. The next 3 to 4 years kind of a timeline, by 2027, we want to get to about 10 million square foot of office space. So we're starting with a very large mission, which is why it's important that we want to call and tell all of you so that you kind of give us that kind of a mileage from the the truth of what we intend to do. So that's what. Just go back to that. as I told you, we don't want to be a Chennai commercial player. We want to do developments in Bengaluru and Hyderabad also, and we want to become a reasonably large player. And we want to do A-grade facilities. Like I'm sure you, Ganesh Lingam would give you an idea about what kind of quality of spaces we intend to do, what are the projects we intend to do. But we want to do what we call as a grade, a very top-end office facility, primarily, and do some opportunities of strip malls, which is called small format malls, which will have maybe a few theatres, multi-screens, 4-5 shopping areas, and so on and so forth. And we want, as I told you, great presence in all the 3 cities. Yeah. Next, I told you that we want to build 10 million square foot of space. What does it normally yield from a rental perspective? Chennai would average 65 rupees per square foot kind of rental for office spaces. Office space comes as low as about 30-35 rupees to as high as about 140-50 rupees, etc. Depending on the location and the kind of building, etc., the premiumness. We have taken an average of 65 rupees. So we were talking about a 900 crores of rental potential which we will build in the next 5 years. So that will be the potential. That will be close to about 10 to 11 million square foot of space. And the total investment, let us say, as press, I'm sure all of you will want to know that how much of investment or cost will go to building so much of square foot of space. Other than the lands which you already signed off, we have some plans. So based on the projections, etc., we think we would need anywhere between 8 to 9,000 crores of investment totally, which we intend to do. For which obviously we would capitalize it by our equity, further equities from the market, public equities, and also a lot of debt, and borrowings we would make from the NBFCs in the backs. So that's what we intend to do. So I hope I gave you a sense of what we intend to do. And again, thanks so much for coming.